Meghan Markle's abrupt exit from the Invictus Games. A carefully managed PR disaster? Meghan Markle's departure from the Invictus Games 2025 in Vancouver was supposed to be a graceful exit, a mother reuniting with her children. That's how the official narrative was framed. But behind the polished PR spin, an entirely different story was unfolding. Sources close to the couple reveal that this was no voluntary departure. Instead, it was a dramatic fallout, one that saw Prince Harry effectively pushing Meghan out. Witnesses describe a heated exchange behind closed doors, one that ended with Meghan leaving the event much earlier than expected, and not entirely on her own terms. At the start of the games, the couple put on a united front, smiling for cameras, holding hands and laughing as if nothing was wrong. But to those paying closer attention, the cracks were impossible to ignore. Observers noted Harry's distant demeanor. Gone was the devoted husband who once couldn't take his eyes off Meghan. Instead, he seemed preoccupied, detached, and at times even cold toward her. Then, the moment of rupture. The private confrontation that led to Meghan's abrupt departure. According to multiple sources, Harry made it clear that he was done pretending. He no longer wanted to maintain the public facade of a perfect marriage. And Meghan? She had no choice but to comply. Security staff, it turns out, had been briefed in advance. Her departure was not an impromptu decision. It was prearranged. And the organizers of the Invictus Games? Silent. Unlike previous years when Meghan was positioned as a key figure at the event, this time, her presence was more of a distraction than a contribution. She was not given any special role, nor did anyone rush to defend or acknowledge her exit. And then came the aftermath. Harry carried on with the games as if nothing had happened, showing no sign of distress or concern over his wife's early departure. It was business as usual. No statements. No public goodbyes. Nothing. What does this say about the state of their marriage? The couple, once seemingly inseparable, now appears to be drifting apart in plain sight. The stark contrast between their public and private interactions is becoming more difficult to conceal. And if this latest incident is anything to go by, Meghan Markle may no longer have the unwavering support of the man she once described as her soulmate. So, was this simply a case of Meghan choosing her children over an event? Or was it something far more telling? A power shift in their relationship that leaves Meghan on increasingly unstable ground? One thing is certain. The facade is beginning to crack, and the world is watching.